So yet another SLS, but this one is an SLS Black Series. This is number 3 out of, I believe, 9 that are in the UK, and I'm sure we're now going to be challenging the rest of you other SLS Black Series owners to head over to ourselves for this upgrade, because it is phenomenal. The number of normal SLSs that we've done recently is phenomenal as well. I think I've got 3 booked in my diary right now. We've done, I don't know how many in the last couple of months. This all kind of kicked off with Shmee 150. So for those of you who don't know, we've got 2 brands, CBS Automotive and Cambridge Car Audio. The Cambridge Car Audio brand originally, I think about 5-6 years ago now, originally worked on an SLS Black Series owned by the one and only and the very famous Shmee 150. We carried out an install on his car, and we added 5-6 years ago now Apple CarPlay, Android Auto into the original screen. For those of you who own an SLS or an SLS Black Series, you'll know that that screen is kind of wanting to be a touchscreen, however not. And it was in that generation where touchscreens were kind of coming into play, however it wasn't a thing. So, sat inside that vehicle, it's in a perfect position to be a touchscreen in terms of, like, you can reach it really nice and easily, however, it wasn't touchscreen. And what you have is the little jog wheel down at the bottom to control the system. Like in BMWs and a lot of other Mercedes platform cars, you have that little jog wheel. However, we were not happy with that. So after we did Shmee 150's SLS Black Series' CarPlay kit, we actually, at the time, technology wasn't quite there yet, and the options were only available to have a separate control wheel. Forward to where we are kind of in 2025. We recently, and you'll see on the Cambridge Car Audio YouTube channel, if you haven't checked out that channel, well worth a watch, because we actually did the update to his car. We had another SLS Black Series in at the time to basically come up with a solution. The client was really cool with us. He just said, here's a car, I know you guys are absolutely bonkers, do what you need to do, but find me a nicer solution. I said, no problem, challenge accepted. And what we came up with has changed the world for all SLS owners. And I don't know how many, I think we've done around about 15 in the last couple of months since we posted that content. It's absolutely phenomenal, this. We have made the factory SLS screen touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, all integrated in with 0 on display. That is the way that we do it. It is phenomenal in here. We've got lots of videos actually going through it, as well as our short form content displaying that as well. But using that screen, using factory controls for volume up and down, using that as a touch screen now is just a whole nother level, a game changer for the SLS market. That is why we have done so many. I mean, this is number 3 of 9, I believe, that are registered in the UK that we've done. We're also getting contact from other SLS Black Series owners from abroad, having their cars transported over to ourselves to have this work carried out. I don't know how many normal SLSs, I say normal, I'm a phenomenal car, but I don't know how many normal SLSs we've done recently with this same conversion. So the solution basically is fully wireless with an option of a wired to charge, but you've also got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, fully wireless, full width of screen on the actual original screen with a touchscreen overlay on top to be able to make and enhance that system to give it a brighter screen, but also adding that touchscreen capability inside it. This is a world's first that we carried out, and we are doing so many of these now because of the level of craftsmanship that we do, the level of R&D work that we did to create this system and make it happen on this vehicle, and also what we're able to do to be able to demonstrate this to our clients as well. So over the moon with the finished results. This SLS Black Series is going to be heading back over on a transporter back to where it's kept, but that is another one wrapped up. So if you guys are interested in having this same system installed on your SLS or your SLS Black Series, you know exactly what to do. Head over to the Cambridge Car Audio YouTube channel, watch that video where we meet Shmee 150 and demonstrate the sound system that we did on his car, as well as the latest video with the upgrade of the CarPlay system. It's a great little video, well worth the watch, and maybe we'll put the link of that in the description below. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.